Hello, Gemini. I hope you're all doing well. Welcome to JilleTarot. This is your love reading for November 2021. This is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. And it's not going to resonate with everyone, so let your intuition guide you. And the images on the card, two things that are meaningful for you. You could also check out the other signs that make up your chart. A lot of times those readings contain additional messages. And thank you for your support. If this resonates, please feel free to like and subscribe. So we're going to see what the main theme is. What's the main energy coming in for you for November? Whoa, that's a lot of energy. Just one card. The main energy here coming in for Gemini. And we're getting friendship. Nurture the bonds of friendship within your relationship, and your love life will dramatically improve. All right, let's get two more cards here. New love, a new love or recommitment to love is developing, and acceptance. Everything happens for a reason. All right, so let's get 3 cards for this new love. And we're getting the 4 of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, and the 7 of Swords. So it's interesting because we have friendship and new love. So the main message for you this month, Gemini, is about nurturing the bonds of friendship within your relationship, and your love life will dramatically improve. We have the 4 of Pentacles. Somebody in this situation has been kind of holding back with the 4 of Pentacles. You know, they've maybe been hoarding their emotions. You know, it could have kind of a selfish energy, but with this 4 of Pentacles, it feels like somebody shut another person out. The door is shut and the locks are on this door here. So, you know, it is about it. You may have lost, if you're in a connection, you may have lost the friendship portion of your connection, of your relationship. But if you want your love life to dramatically improve, it's time to have this recommitment to love. And how that starts by opening this door here. And, you know, the King of Pentacles, Earth energy, you could be connecting with a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn that you're in this situation with. But this is more about energy that you can tap into. And the King of Pentacles is very powerful. And when it comes to taking the lead in a very grounded, stable, secure way, when it comes to abundance, taking the lead when it brings things into physical reality, into physical form. And the 7 of Swords, it feels to me like this is about creating a strategy on how you can get back to friends and lovers, how you can bring, you know, the fact that you're best friends into this loving connection. You need to have a plan. You need to kind of make the move here with this 7 of Swords. Now, the 7 of Swords can also be an energy about kind of betrayal, sneaky behavior, or dishonesty. But it does feel like this is about strategy. You know, when it comes to, you know, opening up here, make a plan. It feels like if you're not in a connection, there is a friendship that could turn into love. But it's not going to turn into love if this door stays closed. So you need to, you know, nurture the friendship in this connection, but also open the door to the possibility that this friendship could develop into this new love. Like I said, could be with an earth sign here with this King of Pentacles energy, but there needs to be a strategy and a plan to move this friendship into love. Like I said, if you're not in a connection, there needs to be a plan. You need to strategize. It feels like almost have the discussion, the communication, very clearly, very honestly about how you're going to move this forward. So let's get a card for the 4 of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, and the 7 of Swords. And we're getting the Queen of Cups. So, you know, it's interesting because typically the queens are nurturing, supportive caregivers. They're interested in connections and relationships. So if we were to take just face value of this Queen of Cups, this is very loving, caring energy. This can be a card about being open and vulnerable. And, but you look at the image on this card, and this Queen of Cups looks a little unhappy. She's pouring the emotion out. So it could be about vulnerability for you or for another person. When you're strategizing, if you're not in a connection and you're making this plan, well, it feels like either way, in a connection or not, as you strategize, make a plan to make a move to bring the friendship back into this connection, nurturing the bonds of friendship. It is, like I said, we have the door being closed here. It is about opening up and allowing yourself to be vulnerable. It's a risk to be vulnerable. You might get your feelings hurt, but it does feel like that's what's required, a strategy on how you can be more vulnerable and more open in this situation, whether you're in a connection or this is a new love coming in. It is about, there's grounded instability here, in this situation. But it does require action. It does require making a move. It does require opening up and being vulnerable. So however that resonates for you, like I said, whether you're in a connection or not, it is about nurturing the bonds of this friendship. It is about opening up, being vulnerable to your needs. And if you're not in a connection, it's about actually strategizing how this goes from friendship to new love, how this is going to, and it's a vulnerable position to be in. You're going to feel very vulnerable. It feels like some of you could be connecting with a water sign here, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So we have earth energy, we have water energy, but this just feels like it's more about balancing the vulnerability issue, because we have the King of Pentacles here. Like I said, this is very powerful, grounded, stable energy, and taking the lead in this situation when it comes to making a plan. It feels like bringing things into the physical world from a friendship to a new love or a recommitment, bringing more friendship back into a love connection is going to dramatically improve your love life. And then we have acceptance, that everything happens for a reason. So let's get 3 cards for acceptance here. And we have the Devil, the 8 of Pentacles, and the Empress. So, acceptance, everything happens for a reason. So with this Devil energy, this could be some toxic energy, some sort of obsession, possibly a feeling of powerlessness, but a need to break free from a codependent issue here with the Devil card. This is Capricorn energy. Some of you could be connecting with a Capricorn, but it is about accepting that whatever this toxicity is, it feels like this toxicity is what's caused this door to be closed, is what's caused somebody to pull away, to shut you off, or you to shut them out. With this 4 of Pentacles, it can be about kind of, not wanting to let something go if there was an issue that was toxic here with the Devil. But, opening this door is going to make you feel a little bit powerless and vulnerable. So accept that this is going to happen for a reason. There's a reason for the need to feel vulnerable. There's a reason, accepting that, if you want great love, you're going to have to be open and take the risk. It just feels like with this Devil energy that this is more about, kind of being obsessed with power, and not wanting to feel powerless, but accept that this needs to happen, because there is going to be a time coming in here where it's going to require a lot of hard work. It's going to require all your skills and focus to make progress here. But then we have growth here with the Empress energy. This is a very fertile time. There's nurturing energy. If you can allow yourself to be open and vulnerable, bring friendship, combine friendship and love and nurture this connection, it's a very fertile time. There's nurturing abundance here, and there's growth here. So like I said, it's going to require some work and some effort, but it's for a very good reason. Brings the nurturing back into this connection. We have friendship, that nurturing the bonds of friendship here. We have nurturing. We have nurturing here with the Empress. And we also have nurturing here with the Queen of Cups. So, if you want to have this nurturing, supportive energy, this grounded, stable energy, you're going to need to accept a time of powerlessness and hard work to create a strategy. Any way you look at this, it is about creating a strategy, a plan, allowing yourself to be open. And here you come into this Empress energy, like I said, where this is fertile. This is fertile soil for some growth in this situation, whether you're in a connection or not. A new love or a recommitment to love is developing. As you come into this Empress energy, this is when it starts to pay off, because you start to see this nurturing growth, this fertility in abundance, this caring energy start to grow and manifest here with this Empress energy. So let's get a card for the Devil, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Empress. And we're getting the Eight of Wands. And then the passion just takes off from here. From this fertile energy, from this growth energy, man, it's like things get hot and heavy. There is a ton of passion coming in because of this friendship energy and because of this new recommitment to love. Things are going to start happening very rapidly. There's growth, and then there's way rapid growth. I don't even know if that makes sense. Way rapid growth. But you know what I mean. Things just start. This is very quick, passionate communication and messages. Things start happening all at once. Things are moving fast, and there is a ton of passion that comes in. So it's a perfect storm of friendship, love, and passion here, and acceptance of each other. It feels like, even though, nobody's perfect, there's acceptance of one another, it feels like. And you can let go the illusion that, you have to have control and power over everything. Accepting the fact that you feel powerless in this situation, but you're not going to let that stop you from opening up and, making the moves, and putting your skills at work to get to this point where there's growth and fertility in this situation. Very nurturing, abundant energy here with the Empress. And then, hot and heavy passion. It's all good. So let's see what the best advice is for you, Gemini. And we're getting codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. Back to this Devil energy. So take a look at what's going on with your situation. This codependent energy could be several things. But whatever that is, it's toxic. There's an addiction to something. An addiction to power could be very possible here. But some sort of addiction is affecting your love life. Some sort of addiction is what's caused you, or codependency, is what's caused you to be closed off, shut down. Or another person. This could be the other person's energy, where they can't be vulnerable because of their codependency, toxic issues. And they could be obsessed with something. There's codependency, obsessions, and addictions, and but it feels like for some of you, that issue is going to work out for the best. But it, like I said, it requires a plan. It requires hard work and attention, focus on this problem, and you move away from being powerless to this amazing growth energy, and accept that this codependency, addiction, this closed off energy, and not allowing yourself to be vulnerable, or another person not allowing themselves to be vulnerable, to open up. It happens for a reason. So there is accept, because it feels like it happens because that's what strengthens the bond of this connection. So we have friendship, nurturing the bonds of friendship within your relationship, and your love life will dramatically improve. We have new love, that a new love or recommitment to love is developing, and accepting that everything happens for a reason. And the best advice is to look around, look at where codependency or addictions, something toxic, maybe this need to control and be the one in power, is affecting your romantic life. So that's what needs to be, make a plan on how to work through this codependency, addictions, toxicity, obsessions, stuff like that. You know, but there is friendship here. There's new love. It feels for some of you, accept that this friendship is developing into a new love. And, you know, but pay attention. The best advice is to pay attention to any codependency or addictions that could be affecting this situation this month. So I hope this was helpful, Gemini. I hope you have a great month. And until next time, I'm wishing you lots of love and many blessings.